All right. In Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days, we will have an answer to whether the Jaguars are 1-1 or 0-2. And the Colts are either going to be 1-0-1 or 0-1-1. It's the streak versus the streak. The Jaguars have not beaten Matt Ryan in 4 tries, and the Colts have not beaten the Jags in 7 tries at the Jags' home, whether it be London or Jacksonville. So something's got to give. The Colts are coming off a 20-20 tie versus the Texans. The Jags are coming off a 22-28 loss versus the Commanders, where plenty of opportunities were missed, partly because of the poor offensive line play, partly because Trevor Lawrence inaccuracies or inability to read the field. But we did another video where we see some positives, and enough positives that Eric, even in either pencil or pen or Sharpie, not sure, said that we could win the division this year. Yep. I don't forget those takes. So Colts at the Jags. Eric and I are going. It's still week 2.
What are you saying? You're not going to the games?
I've already announced that if we lose to the Colts, I'm only going to the Texans because I bought a ticket. After that,
Raiders.
Completely, I have to go to the Raiders, yes. We have a bunch of friends coming in that week.
Why are you going to the Texans game?
Only because I bought a ticket. But it's only $20 ticket.
Yeah, it was $19.04.
$20?
Yeah, I might not go.
And I still didn't receive them yet, so I don't even know if we have them. So
if we're 0-4 and I'm losing $20, okay, so I don't have to pay $30 for parking? Cool. I'll eat the $20. If we're 0-4, that's happening. I'm staying home.
If we lose this game, we are 0-4. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
Chargers not losing.
I know. I'd like to say it's the NFL and anything can happen, but with us, it's hard to say that. It's hard to imagine us going to the West Coast in SoFi. Low-key might be more Jags fans there than Chargers fans. Might be the first time ever that's the case. And winning. There's no scenario where I see that happening. And then going to Philly and winning? I don't think we've ever beaten the Eagles in my lifetime.
But we'll get there when we get there.
Yes, we'll get there. Yeah, this is Colts and Jags.
Don't look ahead. Yeah.
No.
We're not looking ahead, but your Chargers jersey got me thrown off. Got me looking ahead to the sadness that's about to come. But we focus on this first win of the year.
Right.
Yeah.
And I predicted Monday on the show, I said we're going to win. And I think it's not going to be close. That's my prediction. I think
What's not close in the NFL?
I think we beat them by 2 scores.
Wow.
Matt Ryan can't move. I know he's beaten us 4 times. He can't move, but usually when he's beaten us, he's had like Julio, Roddy White. I don't know if he had Calvin.
Tony Gonzalez.
Like who on the Colts is scaring me aside from Jonathan Taylor? Not sure. I don't think anyone.
Michael Pittman.
Yeah, don't say
he's
Pittman.
hurt, ain't he?
Yeah, he didn't practice, or he's limited in practice. Yeah, he might be dealing with an injury.
Let's
go.
go.
Alec Pierce is out.
Yes.
Shaquille, what's his new name?
Barrett.
Old name.
Oh, Leonard.
Leonard.
Shaq Leonard.
Barrett. Shaquille Leonard. He's probably game time, unless he's already counted out. But
which leaves Mo Alley Cox for Matt Ryan to throw to.
I see a win, and I see Christian Kirk. I see he got open. He got open so many times versus the Commanders. Our receivers were getting open versus Commanders, and I see Trevor at home, knowing that he had his best game of the year last year versus his team, having confidence, not going to play with any jitters. So maybe have a better pregame speech than he did last week. I can definitely see that. So give me the Jags in this game to beat the Colts. Got to give you a score.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Give me 40. Just kidding.
40.
And that's the Colts score.
I'm not capping though. I got to score in 30.
Yeah, I'm getting 35 vibes. Like Travis, James Robinson, I'm getting like 35-24.
Shootout. Well, that's definitely the Jags. Mark it down for Andy.
35-24.
Colts favored 3.5. Andy's taking a 20-point win. Check my math. Yes, all the things Andy said. Matt Ryan, stationary quarterback. I think Trayvon come out here and eats them alive on the defensive end. I think he's hungry after that first loss. You can see it in his eyes. So I think the home crowd energy will have Duval fired up, and we'll be watching this from the field level.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be like the game that we went to last time we had these seats on Thursday Night Football where we played the Titans. Was it the Titans with Gardner Minshew? Shit, that was probably the last time we beat the Titans. But, yeah, it was like 20-7 victory for us. We were down in the Bud Light friend zone. So give me the dub here. I think ETN has 2 scores. I think James Robinson has 1 on the ground.
Oh.
Woo-hoo. Our receivers, they're getting open. I think that'll continue. Trevor Lawrence definitely throwing over 250 yards. But don't get it twisted, y'all.
Uh-oh.
I know I'm a Jags fan, but I keep it real. When we play the Eagles, we play the Chargers, I ain't going to be saying this shit. But I truly believe we're going to come and smack the Colts.
Smack.
So don't call me a homer because I ain't going to do this for every team we play, obviously. I did it for Commanders. I'm doing it for Colts, but chill. I'm realistic. So give me the Jags.
Does Jonathan Taylor scare you?
Yes, but I think we'll be able to score because that's going to be their only weapon on Sunday.
Should we look up some Prize Picks props on this game?
Yeah, I actually took his.
Oh. Over? Under?
More, yes.
More.
More?
His line might have moved, but when I got it so this is my NFL one for Sunday. I have Jonathan Taylor, more than 99.5 rush yards.
Really?
Yeah. Like, because they're going to feed him. He had 31 carries in the first game.
He had 161.
Yeah. Zay Jones, I have more than 47.5 receiving yards. I think that's Trevor Lawrence's favorite guy, but he's a little underrated, so people aren't really talking about it. We're more focused on Christian Kirk. But Zay Jones had 9 targets in the first game, I think.
Oh, wow.
And Curtis Samuel, I took him because he ate us alive, so I know he's back, and he's playing the Lions. So I took the 45.5 receiving yards for Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, Curtis Samuel was definitely back.
So those are my NFL picks. I think that's my only Sunday one.
Guess right Trevor's more or less. Oh, God, I hate saying that. Guess Trevor's more or less passing yards for Sunday versus the Colts.
236.
I was going to say 232.
249.5. So.
Well, I said he's going to get 250.
Guess Matt Ryan's.
Let me get 202.
No.
I feel like it's lower.
I was going to say like 282.
238.5. So you guys were a little off on that. Yeah. So if you guys are interested in a more or less yardage app, Prize Picks lets you place entries more or less on passing yards, receiving yards. If you download the Prize Picks app and enter the code Dunn and Drew, and if you're a Jags fan in Florida, you can play. Any amount you bet or any amount you deposit up to $100, they will match you. So if you want to play along, place fucking hell. If you want to place entries for the Jags Colts, use our code Dunn and Drew, and you will get matched whatever amount of money you want to put up. And I like betting on the Jags games because I feel like I know my team more, and I tend to win. I tend to win more when I place entries for Jags games because I know the team. Like for example, Trevor Lawrence, more or less 249.5.
What you taking?
Don't know why I put myself on the spot because I'm kind of because I think we're scoring 35. I'm going over. I think he goes over. Did he go? He went over in versus the Commanders, didn't he?
Yeah,
can't remember.
I don't know.
Can't remember.
Probably.
So, Jags hosting the Colts. Jim Irsay has, I know he's been waiting for that. We said when we did the schedule prediction, like he was
circled.
He was in the schedule makers' pockets, like saying, we need this game as soon as possible. Either get it over with or let us get us our redemption like now, because we don't want to come playoff time trying to make a playoff spot and we got to look at this game. So they're trying to get this game out of the way. I hope the Colts, I mean, does it matter if they use this game as like motivation? Because obviously it was motivation last year. They win the game, they're in the playoffs. So how much more motivation can you need to win a game? So I'm not too scared about the Colts like playing super hard because they want revenge, because how much harder can you play than how hard they had to play last year to win the game? Because I mean, the playoffs were on the line. They lose, they're out of the playoffs. So I'm not scared of that.
Me either, mostly because they got Matt Ryan now, and he has no sort of connection to that game.
That's true, but he does have a connection to beating the Jags' ass.
Only 4 matchups total versus Matt Ryan. I'm sure he's
I mean,
not even thinking about that.
That's one matchup every 4 years. He's been in the league long as hell. So that means 16 years? There's no way.
He was the first round pick in 2008, I think.
That would be a lot. So 18 is 10. 19,
He's
20,
going to throw 2 interceptions and have
Yeah.
1 fumble.
He was drafted in 2008.
Low-key, I can see Tyson Campbell, one of the league leaders in interceptions by the end of the year, because he's good at breaking on the balls. And I can see him having a pick this game.
Jags fans, if you're going to this game, if you're not going to this game, mind you, you should, because you might not see a win in that stadium after this.
Oh, God, we're way too cocky. I'm really scared now.
For this game.
We're preaching win. Although
winning.
we did last
We're winning.
week.
We're winning. It's
There's not much better
I'm
than
more confident about this game than Commanders.
There's not many things
Really?
better than
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too. For sure. Not many things better than being super cocky about a win and you actually get it. I don't think it's ever happened to me, but this could be the start. Like, we're beating the Colts.
Yes, this could be the start, but then what's the next cocky win going to be on the
Texans. It's not going to be Philly. It's not going to be Chargers. So
Texans.
Texans.
2-0 at home. I'll take it. In the division, too. Wow.
So that would give us a division lead.
For sure.
Woohoo!
2 and 5 division lead. Two division wins. That would
I was
be
talking about this game this week.
Oh, but yeah, that would be very ugly. Say we beat the Texans, we're 2 and 5. We're at the top. I'm dead. Jack, who do you have?
Go with the Jags.
Nice.
Wait, the Colts are. Oh, for some reason I thought the Jags were favored. You sure it's the Colts?
Good one.
Yes.
Yes, it's the
okay.
Colts. What are we
Just
ever
because,
favored?
I mean, the fact that the Colts haven't won in Jacksonville in 2014, I
You think
can't-
that's a thing?
Yeah.
He said
At this
numbers
point-
never
At
lie.
this point, it's like, what, this is going on year 8?
But it's got to stop eventually, right?
I'm not going to pick against it till it happens. And I owe the Jags one from last year because they beat the Colts, helping the Steelers get in the playoffs.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, I looked at the injury report for the Colts, give you more confidence. DeForest Buckner didn't participate in practice today.
Let's go.
Alec Pierce didn't participate in
Yep.
practice today in concussion protocol. Kenny Moore, cornerback, limited. Michael Pittman, limited. Shaq Barrett, full. So I guess he'll play.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, Shaq Leonard. Shaq Leonard.
Shaq Leonard.
Because, yeah.
Do you know how many players were on the Jaguars injury report?
I Googled. Yeah, I Googled Jaguars Colts injury report, and it says Jacksonville has 0 injuries. That's the title of the article.
Correct.
So
We are clean bill of health.
Which means we better get this clean W.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Imagine we lose. Oh, my God.
I don't need to imagine.
No, we
I'm
don't.
used to it.
imagine the Jaguars losing. That'd be crazy.
All right.
Or in the stadium, 31-10. Like, fuck.
God. If Matt Ryan in that cast of
Dices us
receivers and we can't show offensive improvement from last week with Doug Peterson working with Trevor Lawrence, it's mock draft time.
No, seriously.
No, dead ass.
Because 0-4 is coming.
Yeah.
All right.
Which is crazy because when we win, the Colts will be 0-1-1. That'll be a big storyline in the NFL. and then it'll be a story. Like, it'll completely change the storylines in the AFC South.
Do you know who the Texans play?
Broncos.
That's good news. Who do the Titans play?
So if the Jags win,
The Bills.
if the Jags win, they're in first.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't even matter what
By
the
a
other
lot.
team-
Because the Titans will be
I mean,
0-1.
or half a game, but yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
That's short-lived.
But the
ass
Titans
first
will be
place.
0-2. The Titans will be 0-2, which is big.
It's a short-lived first place. I can't get hype about first place week 2.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I hated Jags fans saying, like, they would post the division standings. No one won in the AFC South. The Jags are in a good place. No, I don't care. I want to beat the Commanders. I don't care what the other teams. The Texans and the Colts tying and the Titans losing to the Giants has nothing to do with whether or not Trevor Lawrence is going to develop into a franchise quarterback and we're going to get on track on offense, have a good defense. That is so irrelevant. I don't care what the other teams in the division do. I want my team to be able to compete with every team in the league, all 32, not just 28 or 29.
Yeah, so
3 of the 29.
So Sunday 4 p.m. Check on us if there's a loss. If there's a dub, you'll see us online.